mesh network in Cisco SD-WAN. In this lab, first we'll make a hub-and-spoke topology. In the green side, we call branches 34. It is this branch 3 and branch 4. And in here, the yellow side, we just have one side, that is branch 5. So here we will make the side 3 and side 4 prefer to go our VH1 in the hub DC, and we'll make branch 5 to prefer to go VH2. When the VH1 forwards routes between side 4 and the side 3, they will just be allowed. And when the VH1 forwards the routes from branch 5, it will just make a next hop TLOC to VH1 itself. Vice versa, when VH2 forwards routes from side 3 and side 4, it will make the next TLOC hop VH2 itself to branch 5 site. So this is what will make a regional mesh network. Each of the sites, branches 34, will make their own preferable VH in hub DC, and branch 5 will make its own preferable VH2. And the routes in the hub and DCs will automatically just forward by their own preferable VHs, VH1 or VH2. So let's do this lab really quick. What we have right now is a full mesh topology. That means the sides to sides are all connected in full mesh network. So the first thing we'll make is a centralized policy. Let's add a policy. Let's navigate to the site. What I have created is the branch 34. It has branch site 3 and 4. And I just created branch 5. It is just site 5. The next, we'll make a few TLOCs. We'll specify VH1 TLOC, it Internet TLOC, and MPS TLOC. And I make VH2 TLOC, it's Internet TLOC, MPS TLOC. Let's move to the next. Next, we'll add a topology. The first topology will custom controlled topology routes and TLOC. Let's name it topology branches 3, 4. Add a sequence type will be TLOC. Add sequence rule 1. First, we're going to match VH TLOCs. Action will make accept, and preference will make 100. That is saying the side 3 and side 4 will like to use VH1 TLOCs. Of course, the next sequence will make we'll like to receive TLOCs from VH2 also. Make accept. That is saying we're going to accept all the TLOCs from our hub site. Of course, we will also accept the size between side 3 and side 4. The TLOCs will also be made IPsec VPN. Make site branches 3, 4 and accept it. All right, so we just made the three TLOC rules for branch 34 topology. So next we'll make is our routes. So the first route we'll accept is the TLOC. The route from TLOC VH1 will accept any route from VH1. And next, we also accept the routes from our VH2. Let's make TLOC VH2 and also accept in our branch 3 and 4. So the routes between C and 4 for each other will also be accepted. So let's just make site branch 3, 4 and accept. Next, we'll accept the routes from our branch 5. It is from the other region, this branch 5. So the routes originated from branch 5 will be accepted also. But we're gonna make TLOC a change to our preferable VH1 TLOCs for the next hop. That's our route for branch 3 and 4. So let's save this control policy. We created one topology branches 3, 4. In the next, we'll create add another customer control topology routes and TLOC for the other region, which is the branch 5. We'll name it topology branch 5. We'll add a TLOC type sequence. So this remote site 5 will accept all the routes from the DC. So TLOC 1, of course, we're gonna accept to make a hub and spoke topology. But I'm gonna add another sequence. We're gonna accept TLOC 2, and we're gonna accept. And I like to make it hub and spoke without TLOC 2 as a preference 100 over VH1. So that's TLOC for branch 5. Then we'll add routes. The route sequence rule number 1. For site 5, we're going to accept any routes from, of course, the VH1 is going to be accepted, and we'll accept any routes from a preferable VH2 is going to be accept. I'm going to also accept it from the routes from the other region, the site 3 and site 4. So that's our site from branches 3, 4. We're going to accept that. And we're going to make a TLOC to next hop or preferable VH2 TLOCs. Is will forward any routes from branch 3 and 4 and make the next hop to the TLOCs on VH2. Save and save. So by now we create the two topology control rule. The next one we're going to Click next. We don't have any traffic rules. Click next. So this policy, we just name it, it's a regional mesh network. And next it goes very simple. We're gonna add outbound silos just to branch 5 for our topology branch 5. Add this to outbound for branch 5, and I'll add silos to outbound to a branch 3, 4. Add. And next, save the policy to activate this policy. We'll activate and add, push the policy to our vSmart, and the vSmart will just push it over to all of the sites. All right, now you will seeing the policy has been pushed. I will bring up my vEdge3 to check our BFD sessions to see if it's a real hub and spoke. All right, right now we're seeing on the S3 is a regional hub and spoke. We have the IPsec BFD sessions with a side 4 and with BFD sessions where all the V edges in the DC. We have VH1 and the VH2. They are dual circuits. So the next I'm going to show IP routes VPN 1. I will just pick a route from VH4 site 4. This host route. We're actually seeing we're getting this routes from our VH4 TLOCs. Then, what about the routes from the other region? That's search by route. We're going to search 14.14.14/32 is from our VH5 in the site 5. So we're actually seeing this route only from our preferable VH TLOCs VH1. So the VH1 is changing these routes from the other region to the TLOC next hop itself. VH1 TLOC. Then how do I know VH1 is a preferable TLOC for branches 3 and 4? So we're gonna navigate to our V manager. Go to monitor, our network, choose VH3, go to real time. We're actually gonna see OMP received TLOCs. Let's see if the TLOC preference is on our VH1. We're actually seeing VH1 has preference 100 on RS TLOCs. That's how branches 3 and 4 choose VH1 as the preferable TLOCs. So let's check the next. How's the branch 5, a remote site to see how it sees the BFD sessions? It just creates 2 BFD sessions, the IPsec tunnel to the branch, to the hub VH1 and VH2. That's also a hub and spoke topology, and it doesn't have any BFD sessions with branch 4 and 3. So let's see how's the routes from the DC. We have one host route in DC. It prefers to go to the VH2. And how the route goes to our site 4 route. Let's search the routes 15.15.15. It's 32 routes from the other region. From the VH5's perspective. So the VH5 series routes from VH4 goes to next hop on the VH2. So VH2 forwards the routes and changes in T-lock its on to its own self and next hop T-lock. Then how VH5 gonna to choose VH2 as prefers the T-locks? Let's navigate to our vManager. We're gonna to check on the VH5 the real time. We're gonna see receive the T-locks on VH5. It prefers all the T-locks for 100 on VH2 from the DC. That's how VH5 wanted to go everything to the other region through VH2 in the hub site. Thank you for watching.